The bedroom keeps your shadow in the doorway. Empty coffee cup breathes out your name. My phone keeps lighting up with nothing but late echoes. I turn it off to stop the ache, but it still sings the same. Photos on the mantle, like quiet little crimes. I dust them with a hand that trembles every time. You left a season in the seams of all my clothes. Now winter sits inside me where the sunlight used to go. I told myself I'd learn to breathe without your air, count the heartbeats that remain instead of where you were. But every quiet hour keeps calling me back there, and I keep answering like I never learned to let you go. You're the ghost I can't kill. You haunt my sleep, my will. You linger in the corners. You linger when the lights go still. You're the echo in the room, the whisper in my drill. You're the ghost I can't kill. You're the ghost I can't kill. You come like a weathered song that I pretend to forget, but every line returns to you, and every rest is you, and yet you're the ghost I can't kill. Walk the streets we walked like they're pages of a book. Read the margins where your laughter used to hook. Tried to trade the memory for something quieter. Found you in the subway hum, a name on some old flyer. Friends say time will settle things like dust. They don't know how storms can change the shape of trust. I keep the light on half the night for reasons I won't say, hoping that a silhouette will pass and float away. I promised I would build a house with no back door, nailed the window shut, still the floorboards sigh with you. Every plan I make has a corner card for your ghost. I keep flinching at the doorway, hoping I'll be brave enough to move. You're the ghost I can't kill. You haunt my sleep, my will. You linger in the corners. You linger when the lights go still. You're the echo in the room, the whisper in my drill. You're the ghost I can't kill. You're the ghost I can't kill. I tried to set a fire, burn the pictures one by one, but ashes carried your laugh and folded it back into the sun. I counted all my reasons, they came up one by one. Every answer bent toward you until the counting was undone. Maybe love's a the fall. Maybe I'll be someone who remembers how to stand tall. But the night keeps giving back the pieces of your name, and I keep trying to hold them like they're mine to reclaim. You're the ghost I can't kill. You haunt my sleep, my will. You linger in the corners. You linger when the lights go still. You're the echo in the room, the whisper in my drill. You're the ghost I can't kill. You're the shadow at the window, the memory that thrills. You're the voice that taught my silence how to feel. I tried to bury you beneath 1,000 quiet hills, but you're the ghost I can't kill. You're the ghost I can't kill. You're the ghost. I'm learning how to live around the footprint that you left. You're the ghost. Maybe someday I'll forget the weight of this regret, but tonight I keep the light on for the habit and the thrill. You're the ghost I can't kill. You're the ghost. You're the ghost. You're the ghost I can't kill.
It's 2 a.m. and I'm still wide awake. Your shadow's dancing on the wall again. Every song I try to play just breaks. The melody falls where your voice had been. I'm tracing back the words we used to say, like vinyl spinning we fade away. You're gone, but the sound still stays, and I can't turn it down today. I thought that time would heal the scars, but silence hits harder than guitars. The happy every chord reminds me who you are. Every note replays another scar. I hear your laugh between the bars. In every line you're not that far. I play it soft, I play it slow. Try to forget, but the pain still shows. Every chord reminds me, every chord reminds me who you are. I keep the lights low, your photo framed. The same piano, the same refrain. wish the echoes would forget your name, but the keys keep whispering just the same. There's lipstick ghosts on my guitar from when you said I'd make it far. Now I'm just a half-finished song that doesn't know where it belongs. The silence feels like an open scar, and I still believe beneath the stars. The hunk, every chord reminds me who you are. Every beat replays I fall apart. I hear your voice beneath the spark of strings that broke my heart. I play it loud, I play it true. Every sound still leads to you. Every chord reminds me, every chord reminds me who you are. Maybe someday I'll find a tune that doesn't end up back to you, but until the last note fades away, you're the ghost inside the song I play. Your harmony still calls my name, even silence sounds the same. I change the key, I'd start anew, but every song still ends with you. Every chord reminds me who you are. Every rhythm hides another scar. I hear your heart in the guitar, like constellations from afar. I play it soft, I play it slow. You're the song I can't let go. Every chord reminds me, every chord reminds me who you are. Every chord, every chord, still you are. Every chord reminds me who you are. In the quiet of my room, shadows dance on the wall. Echoes of your laughter fade like autumn leaves that fall. I trace the empty space where your hand used to fit. Nights stretch on forever, no warmth, no light, just this. The bed feels like an ocean, waves of what we lost. I'm adrift in silence, counting every cost. And the world keeps turning, but I'm standing still. Heart heavy with the promises you broke at will. I reach for the radio, turning low and slow, hoping for a sign, but it's just the afterglow. I hum a song when I'm alone, notes that cut right to the bone. Every melody reminds me of love's ending, every line, every tune. Whispers in the dark, they pull me under. Tears fall like rain, thunder after thunder. I hum a song, but it don't feel right. Alone in the wreckage of our endless night. Coffee stains on the table from mornings we share. Your favorite mug collects dust, I can't bring myself to care. Photos in the drawer, I pull them out sometimes. Smiles frozen in time, now they're just crimes. The streets we walked feel haunted by your ghost. Every corner whispers what I miss the most. say move on, find a new beat, but my heart's stuck replaying our defeat. And the days blur together, a monotonous gray, chasing shadows of you that slip away. I close my eyes and hear your voice so clear, but waking up to nothing, drowning in the fear. I hum a song when I'm alone, notes that cut right to the bone. Every melody reminds me of you, love's ending every line, every tune. Whispers in the dark, they pull me under. Tears fall like rain, thunder after thunder. I hum a song, but it don't feel right, alone in the wreckage of our endless night. What if I screamed into the void? Would you hear me now? Or has the distance grown too wide, forgotten our vow? I built these walls around the pain, but they crumble slow, releasing all the hurt I tried so hard to let go. Maybe someday I'll sing a different refrain, but tonight in this loneliness I'm chained to the rhythm of regret, the beat of what we were. Love's cruel echo, forever my blood. I hum a song when I'm alone, notes that cut right deeper than before. Every melody reminds me, haunts me through and through. Love's ending every line, every breaking me into whispers in the dark. They pull me under, tears fall like rain, I'm never older. I hum a song, but it don't fit, never will. Alone in the wreckage of our endless night. Goodbye, my love, tonight. Fade out, humming soft and low.
We drew our names in the fog on the window, warm hands shaking in the winter air. You laughed like rain on a tin roof echo. I swore I'd follow you anywhere. Coffee got cold while we planned our forever. Maps on the floor, red thread on the wall. I missed the signs that your weather was changing. I only noticed when I felt the fall. All the little lights in the city keep blinking, like they're trying to spell your name to me. But every time I reach for the feeling, it slips like water through my sleeves. Now all that's left is memory, a room that hums your melody. Your shadow sits where you used to be, and every dawn keeps asking me, how did forever turn to history? Your voice is stuck on repeat. Softly, I'm sorry, it's better if we let it be, yeah. Now all that's left is memory. Ooh. I wear your sweater like a paper armor, thread bar courage I can't stitch tight. Street light halos don't make it calmer, they only crown the quiet night. I try new streets so I won't remember which corner held your favorite tree, but the wind still shakes those silver branches and drops last year's leaves on me. Every sidewalk cracks with a story, I step between them carefully, afraid I'll fall into the moment when you were still choosing me. Now all that's left is memory, a room that hums your melody. Your shadow sits where you used to be, and every dawn keeps asking me, how did forever turn to history? Your voice is stuck on repeat. Softly, I'm sorry, it's better if we let it be, yeah. Now all that's left is memory. Da 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 da. Falling through, falling through.
There's a dent on the couch where your weight still lingers, a lipstick cup by the kitchen sink. I trace the rim with my trembling fingers, pretend we're pausing before we drink. Our Polaroids fade like bruises to yellow, but pain stays fresh in sharper hues. I keep your key on a chain round my collar. I don't know what door I'm hoping to use. Neighbors play love songs through thin walls, the chord just bleeds into my sleep. I turn the dial down to silence, but your harmony still finds me deep. Now all that's left is memory, a room that hums your melody. Your shadow sits where you used to be, and every dawn keeps asking me, how did forever turn to history? Your voice is stuck on repeat. Softly, I'm sorry, it's better if we let it be. Now all that's left is memory. Tried to text you at 2 a.m., typed you up, then hit delete. Heart on red, no bubbles left, just ghosts inside my feet. I keep receipts of all our jokes, screenshots in a hidden roll. Like maybe if I scroll enough, I'll resurrect a soul. Therapist has grieved the shape, not the person you designed, but the shape fits like a puzzle piece that's sawed off in my mind. I'm running laps around the past, shoes muddy with what if. You were the compass in my chest, now the needle only drifts. If I could turn this ache to light, I'd paint it on the sky for free, so even birds that fly at night could find the place you left in me. Now all that's left is memory. All that's left, all now hums your melody. Your shadow sits where you used to be, and every dawn keeps asking me, how did it ever turn to history? We're stuck on repeat. Softly, I'm sorry, it's better if we let it be. Now all that's left is memory. If love is a house, I'm the empty key. You walked out the door, but the door stays with me. In the quiet of the evening light, we whispered dreams under starlit skies. Your hand in mine felt like a vow, promised worlds where our shadows wouldn't die. But the laughter faded with the dawn, echoes of what we thought was strong. I held on tight to every line you said, not knowing they were threads already shed. The warmth in your voice, it pulled me near, but cracks were forming year after year. I searched your eyes for the truth we shared, only to find the silence unprepared. The words were kind, the meaning bad, twisted like vines, a choking reset. You said you'd stay, but love turned to dust, left me alone in the wreckage of us. Heartbreak shadow, it lingers so deep, alone in the night where the broken ones weep. Lovers like thorns in a fading bouquet, the end of forever slipping away. Nights stretch endless, your ghost in the room, memory replay like a haunting tune. I trace the places we used to roam, now empty streets where I walk alone. Your letters scattered, words once so sweet, now read like warnings I couldn't defeat. I built my world on the lies you spun, now it's crumbling, and I'm the only one. The promises echo, but they turn to stone, heavy in my chest, I'm breaking alone. I reach for the light that you took away, lost in the dark of what love betrayed. The words were kind, the meaning bent, twisted like vines, like thorns in a fading bouquet, the end of forever. Slipping away. And if I could turn back the hands of time, I'd rewrite the story, make it all mine. But the scars you left are etched in my skin, a reminder that trust is a fragile thing. No more illusions, no more pretend. I'll rise from the ashes, let this chapter end. Though the pain screams loud in the dead of night, I'll find my way through to a clearer light. The words were kind, the meaning best. Oh, they've been so blind to choke and resent. Choke and pull me under. Left me alone in the wreckage of what we were. Heartbreak shadow will linger so deep. It's like a letter that's crying with a broken wing. Oh, weep in the air. It's like a fading bouquet. The end of forever away, slipping away. Slipping away. In the quiet of our empty room, shadows dance on faded walls. Your laughter lingers like a ghost, but your touch is gone for good. I trace the lines where we once lay, dreaming of forever's call. Now it's just me in the silence, piecing together what we understood. The photos on the shelf collect dust, stories we told in the night. But every memory feels like a lie, slipping further out of sight. You didn't pack your bags and walk away, no dramatic goodbye scene. Instead you faded into the background, like a dream that's turning mean. Bit by bit, you pulled the threads, unraveling what we wove. Left me holding on to nothing, wondering how to even move. You didn't leave, you just erased, carved me out of your heart space. Now I'm wandering through the wreckage, chasing shadows of your face. Love's in, it's harder than a storm, alone in the pouring rain. You didn't leave, you just erased, and I'm left with all the pain. Nights stretch long like endless roads, your scent still haunts the air. I reach for you in the dark, but find only empty despair. Friends say time will heal the wound, but scars run deep and true. Every song on the radio plays like a message meant for you. I replay our final words, the way your eyes turn cold and far. You built a wall I can't climb, left me wondering who we are. Maybe I saw the signs too late, the distance in your smile, the way you turn away. Mile after silent mile, I fought to hold on tighter, but you were already gone inside, erasing us from your story, leaving me on the other side. Now the hurt twists like a knife in the hollow of my chest. Love's end is a quiet killer, putting my soul to rest. You didn't leave, heart space. Now I'm wandering through the wreckage, chasing shadows of your face. Love saying it's harder than a storm, alone in the pouring rain. You didn't leave, you just erased, and I'm left with screaming your name. Ooh. Oh, you just erased, faded away, left me here in the pain.